I just feel like I'm trusting the process, to be honest, just every day working on my offensive game defensively. And I think the biggest thing, to be honest, is my confidence. I feel like before I didn't know if I was that effective on offense or that was really my role. But as, my teammates and my coaches, helped build that confidence in me, I started getting more confidence on the offensive end and start rolling a little bit.
What has it felt like the past few games, even though you guys didn't get the wins, to kind of be able to have some success, and where do you see that going forward?
I just feel like it's what I need to do to help my team win. So we came up short these last couple games, but we didn't play bad. So I feel like we have a lot to grow on and a lot to move forward with into conference and finishing up non-conference. So with that being said, we're just going to push every day and continue to get better.
What do you think you guys learned the most from the past 2 games?
I feel like we learned that we need to close games better. I feel like it was a stretch in both games, Indiana and Michigan, the last 3 or 4 minutes or so where we weren't as sharp as we were the rest of the game. So I think that's something we need to shore up coming into the non-conference.
Does that have anything to do with the depth or heavy legs? You guys played a lot of games recently.
That's not at all. We can't use that excuse. Everybody plays a lot of minutes around the country, so we just have to be ready for that. It just, in terms of mental sharpness, we just have to get better.
I'm doing a story on Tino and the role of walk-ons. Can you just tell me a little bit about what he brings to the team?
Oh, he brings a lot. He's a person that's not going to do as much on the court, but he helps us a lot off the court in terms of just, keeping us upbeat, keeping us confident. And also, when he's healthy and on the court, he brings a different dimension to our scout team that really helps us out a lot when we play big teams. So he brings a lot to our team, him and Charlie.
And how important is the scout team meeting days before practice when they're running your opponent's offense, things like that, just to get you guys ready?
It means a lot. Our scout team, I think, does a real good job of playing with pace. So I think that, we run it really fast in practice. So in the game, it kind of slows down for us because the other team doesn't run as fast. So I think it really helps us out in the long run.
What are some of the things Coach Collins said to you guys after the mission?
He told us that we're a good team, and we know that we're a good team, and that, like just I said before, we have to get better when it means the most, and that we have to, put away the Big Ten for right now as it takes a little break until beginning of the year, but we have to focus on these next couple games ahead of us.
I'm sure you've seen the video of him slapping the floor. What do you think of that?
Oh, it was great. That just shows he's in the fight with us. When we went on that big run, he was there with us, in the fight with us, ready to go to war. So I love that about Coach.
How have you sort of grown into the offense and sort of found your role in the new offense?
It's a new offense for all of us. And so, the offense is new with more motion sets, more cutting, stuff like that. So I just had to, find my spot. And that was more so just getting it in more elbow catches, more coming off cross screens and stuff of that nature. So I was just prepared for that. I've been practicing that over the fall.
How do you think you've gotten better at that?
I've been able to pick my spots, know where I like the ball, telling my teammates where I like the ball, and just be able to execute.
We're happy. We're getting better. We got a great opportunity with DePaul tomorrow. It's a big game. Can't take him lightly, so we just got to have another good day of practice, keep getting better, and looking forward for tomorrow.
What were the things people were saying in the locker room after the Michigan game, like Coach Collins, like big difference?
We know how good we are. We can compete with anyone. Guys, the spirits were high. Obviously it was a loss. We wanted to win. So, but we know how good we are. We know where we want to be. So.
What types of things will help you guys close those games out?
I think just, we get obviously watching film, definitely seeing our mistakes, seeing where we can get better. And I think it just comes with experience. We had both of those games at Indiana and at Michigan. They were kind of similar. So we just watched a lot of film on it and just seeing what we can do to, win those games.
I'm sure you've seen the video of Coach Collins slapping the floor. Like, what did you think of that? Did you see it when it actually happened?
Yeah, so I was, his second half, I think, was coming down the court, and I looked at him, and seeing him on his knees on the floor smacking the ground is like, it gives you the ultimate confidence because you know that your coach is competing with you. It's like you see his passion, and, you don't get tired. It takes away, like, all the fatigue, and you're just like, he's on his knees slapping the floor, so, like, we can play defense. Yeah.
And just what was the crowd like, and did you kind of expect that coming
I mean, it was amazing. I think that was probably the loudest it's been since I've been here for sure. I think, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, if you're a college basketball player, you love playing in that atmosphere, you know, with all the fans. It was a good game. They definitely helped us out in the game. Hopefully we can continue to have that support.
What did you guys specifically see on the film that you need to get better at?
I think it's just like execution, just, you know, a couple turnovers, just making sure we're running our offense right, making sure we're, you know, staying locked in defensively. Trying to think if there's anything specific. I think it was just like just execution stuff, just making sure that we're running the things on offense that we're supposed to, and then taking away easy baskets from the other team. I think Michigan had like 15, I'm not sure the exact number, but they had like quite a few like breakaway transition points, so limiting those, which goes along with execution. So.
Have you guys been working on execution in the last days of practice?
I mean, we work on it every day. It wasn't just after that. We work on it every day. I think the season's still young, so we have, you know, more opportunities like tomorrow to, you know, show how we can grow from that.
I know you guys did the same thing last year, but is it weird at all to go from conference play then back to non-con?
I think, well, I obviously wasn't playing last year, so I was more on like the scout version side of it. But I mean, there's two fights. We have the non-conference fight and then the conference fight. We got to put those two Big Ten games on hold until we get back to that season per se. But I mean, each game is another opportunity to play. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.